What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge D-NItes bringing you week 11 of the Breedjects Battle Royale, better known as the BBR for short. This week the Falinks de Guadalajara are facing off Davion and his Vegas D-NItes. Going into week 11, I've said plenty of times that we are out of playoffs, but I have some pretty big news. Unfortunately, we had two coaches drop from the league, first being Falinks and Kyle A for several reasons, but Kyle A was our number one coach. He was like 9-0 for the season, and mid-Pokemaster and the Eggmans decided it'd be unjust if a coach were to receive this team and basically have a guaranteed shot to playoffs. So what they did is they sort of nullified Kyle A's seed and are going to be taking the second through ninth seed overall. So that kind of improves the chances of us making playoffs. Granted. A lot of teams need to lose for us to even have a shot of making playoffs. But if we could win the next two games pretty big, then there's a chance. So we're going to try to... This was actually a dilemma that happened today. Obviously, I hope Falinks and Kyle A the best. You know, not everyone can stick in the league, and so you just got to do with what you can. So with that in mind, you know, we're 3-7 for the season, and we can go 5-7 again. 5-7, I think, with a pretty good shot. And if we can win this next two games, and I feel like we did this team justice. You know, we pretty much packed up the slack that was this season, and we can hopefully move on to the next season where we can improve our game much more. Anyways, let's quickly talk about our team, what we're bringing, and why we're bringing it. First and foremost, we bring in Labruca, the Hatterene, with the Big Root and the Magic Bounce ability, Nuzzle, Mystical Fire, Draining Kiss, and Substitute. Basically bringing a substitute for the amount of HP in 216. Some speed investment, and then the rest in special attack. Excuse me. So with this set, basically what we want to do is, so we have Hatterene now. I feel like my opponent will always go into his Corviknight because it's such a good check to Hatterene, because it just basically it resists both our dual stab. And so what we want to do is try to predict that, switch in, go for Nuzzle, paralyze the Corviknight, and it really just can't do too much to us. We can click two Mystical Fires behind a sub, and basically whittle it down. And if we're behind our sub, then the Mirror Armor shouldn't trigger, if I recall correctly. So yeah, so again, we have Nuzzle, Mystical Fire, Draining Kiss, and Substitute. Draining Kiss really is for that recovery. I wasn't bringing Dazzling Gleam, but I chose Draining Kiss because I like the recovery, because basically what we do is what we gain, which is very, very nice. Because I was going to bring Trick Room, we have Trick Room components, but we're not bringing it this week. Anyways, next up, bringing Pac-Man the Dust Noir with the Cobra Berry and the Frisk ability, Fire Punch, Poltergeist, Darkest Lariat, and Shadow Sneak. So I did mention yesterday in my UPA match, which if you guys haven't checked out, it was a fantastic battle for us. I mentioned about bringing Frisk, and I kind of swept, Dust Noir with my UPA team. But we have Frisk with Dust Noir because we want to check what my opponent has. I think it's very valuable information. But we have Fire Punch, Poltergeist. I said that already. Shadow Sneak is really good because we basically get priority for one of his Ghost type Pokemon. Oh, Dragapult. I believe he has Dragapult. And with our investment, we're bringing Max HP, Max Attack with the Adamant Nature. I was going to bring the Choice Band set, but I didn't like the idea of locking myself into a move. I like the variability that me having, I can go for different moves. And Darkest Lariat is purely for the Corviknight in case he gets out of hand, and we need a little bit more chip with that. But yeah. Next up, we have Tessacoil, the Regieleki with a normal gem. In the Translator ability, Extreme Speed, Explosion, Thunderbolt, and Volt Switch. We have normal gem because he does have a Stunfisk, and if we can go boom against it, we can go boom. But really, we're gonna save Regieleki until the Stunfisk does go out. But that means we're gonna have to force it to come out. We can go for an Extreme Speed into an Explosion, which I think would be really cool. It also basically counters Lanoon. Lanoon is a very scary Pokemon because it just goes for Extreme Speed after a Belly Drum, and we kind of have a hard time with that. So that's why we're bringing Extreme Speed in case Lanoon goes for the Belly Drum immediately. We can go for the Extreme Speed and then basically hopefully knock it out. And the Thunderbolt Volt Switch is really good. We're bringing an Adamant to V2 set with the rest in special attack because we really don't need speed. It's barring any Scarfers, of course. Next up, we're bringing Flamboyant, the Volcanion with the Leftovers and the Water Absorb ability, Flamethrower, Steam Eruption, Substitute, and Toxic. I kind of like this set a whole lot because Rotom Wash can come in against us easily, so we can go sub on the turn he goes into, we can click sub on the turn he goes into Rotom, then click Toxic on the next turn, and basically start whittling that down. And then we could go into our Eggy, which we can basically wall. Rotom Wash is the only thing that can resist our dual stab, so which is why we're bringing Toxic to counter that. I tend not to like I don't like bringing Toxic. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of Toxic Stall, so that's why we don't have Protect. But I still wanted to bring Toxic for that Rotom Wash. Put it on a timer. Next up we have Brewster Sharpedo with a Choice Band and the Speed Boost ability, Flip Turn, Crunch, Liquidation, Aqua Jet. We're basically bringing max speed, max attack with the Atom of Nature. Again, Speed Boost we're gonna be getting we're gonna be swimming with a Speed Boost. And like a nice Liquidation or Crunch really just hurt my opponent overall. Rotom doesn't appreciate an Atom and Crunch, so if it wants to come in against us, it's not going to appreciate any kind of hit. And if he gets Scarfed, then we can basically scout for that if he stays in against us. What else? We have Aqua Jet for priority, Flip Turn for momentum, and then yeah. I really like Sharpedo this week. I think he can put in some work. The one thing we do have to be worried about is like Alakazam. Oh, that's what it is. So we have Shadow Sneak for Alakazam, and then Aqua Jet for any revenge killing. And finally, we're bringing Sir Eggys himself, the Lone Executor, with the Cabia Berry and the Frisk ability. Again, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Draco Meteor. We're running a max attack, special attack with a Modest Nature, and then enough speed to be outspeeding his base 70 Pokemon. If they don't have any speed. I really like Eggys here. I feel like if my opponent does see, he's going to see Dusknoir, he's going to see Eggys, he's going to see Hatterene, so he's going to think Trick Room, Trick Room, Trick Room. But we're not bringing Trick Room. We're bluffing the Trick Room, so I think that's going to be very, very valuable. I feel like it's really going to throw off my opponent. But anyways, that is the team. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'm going to get connected with Davion, and I'll see you guys at the battle. Peace. Okay, so now we're about to get connected with our friend Davion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go into this battle pretty stress-free. Obviously I want to try to win, but I feel like if we do make playoffs, that's fantastic. We're gonna try to make playoffs, but it isn't the end of the world. We shouldn't be relying on teams to lose if we want to make playoffs. Does that make sense? So, anyways, there's the signal. You can see the 6 I expect my opponent to bring. Okay, so we see a bit of a different team. We don't see an Alakazam, which is fine by me. So we see Stunfisk, of course. We see Avalog, okay. Avalog, we see Darmanitan. We see Corviknight. We see Rotomosh. And we see Poliwrath. So he's already got like rain. It's kind of cool. Quickly update my layout. In terms of lead for myself, I think he probably leads up with either the Rotomosh or the Dodecahedron. Darmanitan rather. So I'm just gonna lead off with Pac-Man. Get a feel. Let me quickly update the layout before I forget. So 2, we don't see you, but we instead see. Let me get the team ready. So no Alakazam, which I'm kind of okay by, to be honest. Let's see. So we see Poliwrath instead. And then Nolan Noon, but instead Avalog. Okay. So Arcleberry is kind of pointless, to be honest, but I'm actually okay with that because that means it's less likely we're gonna get swept by Lanoon, right? No Lanoon implies no swappage by Lanoon. Okay, so that looks good. As always, have fun breaking a leg to my opponent Davion. They're 7-3 for the season, so they're gonna make playoffs, making playoffs incredibly hard. So let's see what they lead off with. I forgot to set up my calc. That's what I meant to do in between getting all this ready. So clear custom sets. Okay. He's gonna go with Wushu, which is probably like the Rotom. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this Rotom's item is. So he is going to be the Rocky Helmet. Okay. That's good to know. I'm gonna go for a Poltergeist. It's pretty unresisted on this team. You go for a Will-O-Wisp, which is fine. He goes for Full Switch, okay. I don't know who he goes into, but maybe he goes into Avalog, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, he probably goes into Avalog. We'll go for a Poltergeist. Big Lugger, which is gonna be Avalog, right? Yep. Leftovers, okay. Didn't do too much. This thing could start setting up with I just go in Flamboyant though, there's nothing much he can do to me. You go for like an Avalanche. So Volcanion against a Epilogue. He can also go for like rocks. I think this thing gets rocks. So I'm gonna switch out. We should be faster because Pac-Man's pretty fast. See what he wants to go for. This for Avalanche, yeah, this is quad resisted. I do expect the Rotom Wash to come in here now. You can see that we're leftovers, so we see Avalanche 2 with the Epilogue. Get it? Avalanche. I almost put Epilogue, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for a sub here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a sub. See what this thing wants to go for. You just switch out probably to the Rotom. If I had to guess. Hulk Smash. The Poliwrath. Oh, he's Water Absorb. That's cool. As we go for the substitute. We're also Water Absorb ourselves, and we're pretty fast. So, like, I don't know what this thing wants to go for. You go for, like, an EQ, but I'm gonna go for the Toxic. So we are faster than this thing. We do connect. If this thing has, like, Facade, that'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie. If this thing had Facade, that'd be really cool. Because we just have Earthquake. Okay. Is he gonna break our sub? It doesn't break our sub, so he has EQ. How much is EQ? So we didn't see, like, he could be choice banded. That could be a thing. We could just go Eggy. Let's see what he wants to go for. I'm gonna go for another sub. If he goes for like a bulk up, that could be scary. But let's see what he wants to go for. If he goes for another EQ, he does. He could be choice banded. How much is a choice banded giving to Eggy? A Poliwrath. He's getting whittled down. It's not doing too much to us. Let's just go into Eggy. If he's doing around like 25% to us, then he is choice banded, 100%. But if he's if he does less, then he is not choice. But it seems like he's choice to me. He's AV. Okay. Is there EQ? Okay, so yeah, there's the damage. Did we see how much is Giga Drain? If he's probably max HP, then do we outspeed Poliwrath? If he has no speed investment? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we do outspeed, so let's go for the Giga Drain. Let's go for the roll. I say heck it, let's go for it. If he has no speed Poliwrath, then we do outspeed him. He just switch out. If he goes with Clockwork, which is Corviknight, that's very scary. As we go for Giga Drain, he's gonna do 0. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower actually. You're not gonna appreciate that. And if you have no speed, we actually should be outspeed you. We do outspeed you. No, actually, I'm sorry. We do see leftovers. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower because we should be outspeeding you regardless. Another AV, and we do. Can we stack a burn? That'd be huge. No, he goes for U-turn. Okay. That looks kind of offensive. No, that looks more like bulky to me. U-turn. That's interesting. He's gonna go to Darmanitan. Again, this thing is a huge threat. He honestly probably goes for a U-turn here. I'm gonna go to Pac-Man. I'm gonna Pac-Man. So it was for a Flare Blitz, and so be it. We see his Choice Scarf, yep. That's where you turn. That's expected. So he is Scarf. Okay, I don't know why my audio is going in and out. That's kind of worrying. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go Sharpedo. Darmanitan. Maybe we should have brought I don't know. Aqua Jet actually one-shots him. I think this is really important to know. That Aqua Jet does knock him out. That's interesting. Using the Wushu, which is going to be this Rotom again. Just he probably goes for another Volt Switch. I'm going to go back into Eggy. Actually, no, that was a choke on my end because he goes straight back into Darm. He goes right back into Darm. Yeah, we know it's Rocky Helmet. Goes for Shadow Ball. Okay. So we can take another one. Actually, does Drake go into Corviknight? Does Drake go into Flamethrower knock out the Corviknight? Yeah, he seems like he's like max special attack. I could go with like the neutral play and like Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Let's Sludge Bomb predicting like the Darmanitan to come in. This is full switch, yep. We quad resist that. I do expect the Darmanitan to come in here. If I have to be honest, I do expect the Darmanitan to come in here. That's why I could have gone for Draco, just what told. But I also didn't want to be like a sitting duck. He's into Clockwork. There's gonna be Corviknight. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get nothing on this thing, which is unfortunate. Now he does have a chance to live this. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower. If you could like if he like pulls the double. But we got sped him last time. I don't think he saw that. I don't think he... Did he see that? I think he might be max special defense. No, because he didn't have any damage on him. So hopefully we get the kill with Eggy here. So we see Volt Switch. Shadow Ball. Oh, he barely hangs on. That's unfortunate. Oh, because for Roost. Okay. So we see Roost. Interesting. In which case, I'm going to Flamboyant. As he probably U-turns, I had to guess. I guess region, yeah. Unfortunate. Because he has a free switch him back into his Rotom Wash. So, U-turn. We do have to force the Stunfisk to come out, unfortunately, which I'm not a big fan of. Good in the Wushu, yep. And like, he can go for like the middle ground play and just, actually, I just go into Labuka. Right? Yeah. We're pretty specially defensive. I guess we're supposed to, okay. That true specs? No. No, it's not. He's Rocky Helmet. But this is a free switch in for the Corviknight, yeah. I really want to nuzzle here. I really want to nuzzle. I really want to Dazzle. I don't think he goes for the Iron Head. Like, it's just good attack. I'm gonna go for the Nuzzle. Like, it's for U-turn. Okay. Yeah, he expected me to switch out here. Who comes in? Poliwrath? No. Let him watch. If it's their Manatan, ooh boy. If it's our Manatan, ooh boy. Ooh boy. There's a Wushu. He's gonna be this Rotom. I don't think he's gonna get paralyzed. That's a crit. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, he's not gonna affect it. That's super unfortunate. I'm going for the Draining Kiss. Hopefully we can live. If we had gone for sub there, that would have been phenomenal. He's gonna go for Shadow Claw to knock us out, I think. Yeah, it is. So, Rotom kills Hatterene. I don't know who I go into, to be honest. I think I have to go into Tesla Coil and like force this Stunfisk to come out. I think. If he stays in, do I just go Boom? I think I just go Boom. I'm gonna go Boom. Like, best case scenario, he just switch out. He's gonna go to Stunfisk here. Yeah, flats. So I'm just gonna go Boom here. It probably doesn't knock him off, I had to guess. Reggie goes Boom. He's in Hang On. And we see that he's leftovers. I kind of like this opportunity to go into Bruce. No, but he could have Static. So I'm going to Mr. Eggy. So Eggy himself. So we do see leftovers. I just go for Flamethrower. Actually, I like the little bit of chip I get from Giga Drain. Just a teensy amount of chip. Even Corviknight won't appreciate it. So he does stay in. Okay, cool. I think he's gonna get a kill. Eggy kills Sun. Alright, so I think Speedy Eggy is gonna work here, I'm not gonna lie. With a free health pack with Poliwrath. Darmanitan's kind of an issue. I do think he's gonna U-turn here. I do think he's gonna U-turn. But whatever he locks, he's not gonna go for an EQ here, obviously. I doubt he goes for an EQ here. It just hit me. I know every Pokemon's item. That's huge. Just reaching, yeah. Probably goes into Rotom here. Do we actually outspeed Rotom? Could we outspeed Rotom? Let's find out. I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Oh, he does outpace us. Is he gonna kill us? Oh, he is. Damn, okay. Kills, Volcanion. Let's see what he goes into. Truth but told. This is the Sharpedo. Now there is a chance that like our Aqua Jet doesn't kill. Like if he has a bunch of defense. I'm going for the Aqua Jet. Should stay in, okay. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Sharpedo, come on now. Darn. Kills Sharpedo. Damn, that actually sucks. Using the Wushu, which is gonna be the Rotom. That really does suck. Okay, so it's Eggy and Deathdoor against the world. Oh, that like sucks 100%. I think that was the min roll too. He probably just Volt Switches to get the chip. Or you know, he probably Shadow Balls. Please Shadow Ball so I can get a bunch of health, please. Please give me health. He just fish. Ah, shit. Okay. If we had fun throw it there, that would have been huge. Hulk Smash. Actually, I'm sorry. What? Please give me health. Wow, he ate that like a champion. That AV for you, man. I just stay in and you could drink one more time. Does he have any speed in his Poliwrath? That is the question. I think he might be max HP, max attack. We do, let's go. Speedy Eggy. Eggy kills Poliwrath. Let's go, Eggy. This is how we should have been using Eggy this entire season. So he was no speed. That's really big. I'm surprised he actually went into Poliwrath, to be honest. Can we look at U-turn? Darmanitan. I mean, we don't look at Flare Blitz. Yeah, go for the Burr. I think I have to switch out here regardless and just go into Pac-Man. If he goes for Flare Blitz, then it's the best case scenario. Let me know he's so scarfed. Okay. I wish this Rotom was freaking toxic. Big Logger is gonna be the Avalon. Okay, so here is the plan. Here is the goal. We go for a bunch of Fire Punches because he just goes for Avalanche and just destroys Eggy, so we can't go into Eggy right now. But Speedy Eggy for the win. Am I right, folks? Am I right, ladies? I don't know why I said that. We go for the Fire Punch. Get some damage on this thing. That's 0. He's for Avalanche, yep. He's gonna if he. We are at 19. So Avalog. What's doing more to Avalog? God, I might even check. Does more Avalog. Oh, Poltergeist is doing more. Then why did I run Fire Punch? That seems pointless. Okay, for a second, I thought we were gonna miss. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, because for recover, I'm sorry, what? Hewitt? Can Eggy knock you out in one hit? Yeah, as long as we have some chip on you. Let's go for the fire punch because I don't want to miss. He switches out. Goes into Wushu, okay. We could get a burn, that'd be huge. There we go, because it knocked me out. So actually, Rotom kills Dusk, and that was passive. I just go into Sir Eggy here and go for I guess Giga Drain? Giga Drain into I think yeah, he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. No, I think he just full switches into Darm. No, because we knock him out. Let's see. What's his best play? We have 40 seconds. So he full switches, goes, who's his guaranteed win con? If he can't go into Darm because then oh, he just sacks a Pokemon. He goes for Volt Switch. I mean, if he goes for Shadow Ball, I mean, that's still a good play. We probably don't knock him out. But I think Flamethrower is our best bet right here. In case he goes into something that adds Avalog or Corviknight. He switches out hard. He's into Clockwork, so the Corviknight's gonna come in here. He's not taking two of these. Let's go. There we go. I think he was like max versus defense. To be honest, I just go for two flamethrowers. I think he's trying to save for differential. I should probably go for Sludge Bomb that turn. But Darm can come in next and just like click U-turn, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so Eggy with 3 kills this game. Let's go. Dude, Speedy Eggy for the win, man. Let's go. Let's go. I can't even use like I'm fast as fuck boy anymore because I used it for Colossal. Or you could be like on your left and like Eggy is just like running towards you. He goes into Big Lugger. Oh, you know, he's sturdy. That's what he is. He's sturdy. Aw, man. I think we just lose there. He's 100% sturdy. We can go for Giga Drain, and hopefully we can live the hit. Yeah, no. I think Avalok is gonna sweep here, or he's just gonna win him the game. Because for Avalanche, live Eggy. No. This is why you don't put your Eggies in the cold. So Eggy's gonna go down there, and we're gonna lose a 3-0 or 4-0 actually. No, a 3-0 against Davion. As always, GG to my opponent. I don't think we were able to like pull off the stunts that we wanted to. I think the only thing that worked well for us was Eggy, which makes sense in my opinion. So I do think that's gonna lock us out of playoffs right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go with 3-8 for the season. I have something spicy planned for next week. So look out for that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it just yet, but I'm gonna let talk to my opponent about it. But anyways, yeah, you know, BBR season 3 wasn't our best work, but we had some good moments. So let's move on to hopefully we do have season 4. Hopefully it could be a great season. See ya guys. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. If you guys did enjoy this content, by all means hit that like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to continue watching my content, Sergey himself has picked a video just for you on the left of the screen. Just all you have to do is click it, but YouTube does think you guys will enjoy the video on the right. The choice is yours. Anyways, you guys do know me as Sir Jorge T Great. Make sure you appreciate the word of Olivia-Sama, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.